Ladies and gentlemen, this is a tutorial on how to create your Canada map. The rules, in essence, mean the directions. And so you all have a copy of this Google Doc in your Google Classroom. I'm going to give you an overview. Then I'm going to take you through with some detail and also show you how to use Rand McNally World Atlas to help you create this assignment. So initially, you are labeling and shading certain parts of the map that are not the focus. So you're getting the outskirts, but then you're focusing on the 13 provinces and territories of Canada. You are also going to have to identify many landforms, including waterways. So here you have oceans, bays, and the Great Lakes, and one river. In addition, so you're going to use blue for the water. In addition, with brown colored pencil, you are going to label the landforms. There is the Canadian Shield, which is an ancient volcanic opening, and it is a plateau, so it's a highland filled, packed with high-valued minerals. Then there are the Rocky Mountains that don't stop at the U.S. border, but they are where two tectonic plates are crashing together, creating mountains. You're going to have to identify the national capital and then each of the province and territory capitals with this circle dot. Remember that your map is going to need a title and a compass rose. You have several lines of latitude and longitude that you have to draw on there because that's going to help you identify and pinpoint some national parks. Also, your map is going to need a key. So this section right here talks about what you include in your key or legend. So the focus of the map is taking a look at major tourist attractions, and the coloring and shading of these provinces and territories is going to be based on the quantity of visitors. And so if you remember back to science and the rainbow, red are the least energetic waves in the rainbow, and purple or violet are the most energetic. So we're going to associate using this color ordering of the rainbow to indicate just how many tourists they see on an annual basis. All right, so we're also going to pinpoint with latitude and longitude these national parks, all right? And there's a symbol over here for the particular national park. All right, capitals need to get recorded on this sheet and turned in, and don't worry about this section at the bottom. So when you're creating this map, okay, so now just this is a different overview. I'm going to go through a different format and show you. Ooh, the internet is quite slow. We're loading. It'll come back. Hope you're enjoying this session. The map making will be fun. You'll need your own colored pencils. So make sure if you are attending that you bring them with you next time you come to school. All right, so these parts you need to label. Greenland, United States, Alaska, which is part of the United States, the Arctic Circle, and then 13 provinces and territories. The provinces are by the U.S. border, and the territories are further to the north. The waterways that you're going to label in dark blue and shade the interior ones: the Atlantic Ocean, Arctic Ocean, Pacific Ocean, Hudson and Baffin Bay, Michigan, Erie, Huron, Ontario, and Superior Lakes, and then the St. Lawrence River. I've attached here to your Google Classroom images from the atlas, and so this is going to help you identify all the landforms. For instance, this is the ancient volcanic opening that I was talking to you about. Through tectonic plate activity, it's moved apart, but it's surrounding the Hudson Bay. So this is a list of the landforms that you're going to identify in brown, and you've got to come up with a symbol that represents plateaus and mountains. Then you're going to use black for the circle star for the national capital, and then the circle with a dot for the state capitals. Actually, state here meaning provinces and territories. Drawing lines of latitude and longitude is a little bit challenging. You want to be as accurate as possible, and so I'm going to help you right now by using Rand McNally. But this image here that is attached with Google Classroom does show you 50, 60, 70, 80. But all right, so on the chart in your rules, it'll show you the province or territory name, the number of visitors on an annual basis that have come, and then the name of the top tourist attraction, and then the coordinates. And if we go to Rand McNally itself, I'm going to show you how to use this resource to find a few more things. So you're going to use CWS, all small case, and Harlem, small letters, for to log on. Very slow internet. We'll be back with you here in a second. So once you enter Rand McNally, you've got some options over here to the left. I'm going to click on Maps so that you can see that you can find a political map, which will help you with identification of the provinces and the territories. But you can also, I'm going to click on here, physical basic. Okay, so I'm going to X out of this, and then with my hand here, I'm going to grab and get Canada right in the center of my map, center of my screen, and then I'm going to enlarge. And this is going to help me identify physical features throughout Canada. Okay. Also, there's something called layers. So now I'm going to go back to the maps, and I'm going to pick political. And then I'm going to put another layer on it. And I'm going to scroll down on these layers, and I'm going to choose latitude and longitude. And I'm going to X. So by doing this, this will help you, give you a different view for drawing the lines of latitude and longitude. This map is on a grid pattern, been distorted. Your map actually is a bit curved, so your lines may not actually be straight across. So this is one view, but also the images that I attached for you in the slideshow will be helpful. All right. I hope you have good success with this first map. They are weighted quite a lot, so it's almost more than a unit test at this point. So do your best. Don't forget anything. Work in order. So back to the rules here. Make sure you do this in order. It will help you in the end. Okay? Good luck.